What's going on, everybody? And today I'm back with a brand new Euro 2020 fantasy football video. And in this video I'll be discussing the best nailed on 4.5 million defenders in Euro 2020 fantasy football. So if you haven't already, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be posting lots of Euro 2020 fantasy football content from here right up until the end of the tournament. So let's jump straight into it. And the first player that I have selected in my 4.5 million defenders is Denayer. He plays with Belgium. He's selected by 11% of teams. He's 4.5 million. And his first fixture is up against Russia. So Belgium can go far in this tournament. They're one of the favourites to win it. He's a nailed on starter. Everybody else in the Belgian defence is 5 million and over. So at 4.5 million here, he's definitely a bargain. He started 7 out of 8 games in Belgium's last 8 games. He doesn't have a huge amount of attacking threat, but obviously you're buying him for the clean sheets here. Also, if you're going to be using the limitless chip in match day 2, you will skip his fixture versus Denmark, which is their hardest game in the group. So up first they have Russia, and then you will be playing him again against Finland. So at 4.5 million here, you cannot go wrong. Now let's move into my second pick. My second pick, I have picked Kjær for Denmark. So Denmark have a 48% chance of a clean sheet in match day 1 against Finland. He's their team captain and he's nailed on to start. Denmark are defensively organised. They have 12 clean sheets in their last 16 games. This is amazing. 12 clean sheets in their last 16 games. Also, if you're going to be using your limitless chip in match day 2, you will avoid Denmark against Belgium, which is their hardest fixture. So you will have Kjær for Finland and Russia, which are very decent fixtures. So he's another bargain that I would pick. Let's move on to my third pick. He also plays with Denmark. Now, he's only selected by 2% of teams, and this reason is because he only got in the team recently and he's not nailed on. He's definitely not nailed on as much as Kjær, so that's why his percentage is way higher. Like I said, Denmark have 12 clean sheets in their last 16 games. They're very well defensively organised, and their fixtures are appealing, especially if you're going to be using the limitless chip, like I said with Kjær. You will be avoiding Belgium in match day 2. Also, Mahide has lots of attacking potential, so he's another pick with a low percentage, which could be a benefit. Now, next up, I've gone with a Spanish defender, Pau Torres, selected by 17% of teams, and he's 4.5 million. So he's the second highest 4.5 million selected defender in the game. Pau Torres, he's played at centre back with Laporte against Portugal last night in a friendly game, which they also kept a clean sheet. With Ramos not in the squad, it's a huge boost for Torres. He's played 6 out of 6 games in the UEFA Nations League, only conceding 3 goals. Pau Torres is expected to play consistently throughout the tournament, and with Spain among the odds-on favourites to keep the most clean sheets, he makes it onto the watch list. So up first they have Sweden, then they have Poland, and then they have Slovakia. So their fixtures are very favourable here, and he once again is a bargain. Now we move on to my next player, and I've gone with a Dutch centre back, Owen Wijndal. He's selected by 7% of teams. Once again, 4.5 million. He could be Netherlands' preferred left back option, or left wing back option, as where he plays mostly, after recently returning 2 clean sheets and 2 assists in their opening 3 games of the World Cup qualifiers. And if Netherlands play 5 at the back, he's definitely nailed on to start. It's very much a formation dependent if he starts or not. Very attacking, and for 4.5 million he is worth the risk. Even if he does not start, he is still worth the risk here. Netherlands have a 42% chance of a clean sheet in their first game against Ukraine, They have a 40% chance of a clean sheet in their second game against Austria, and they have a 50% chance of a clean sheet in their third game against North Macedonia. Owen Wijndal has started 6 out of their last 7 games. So, once again, guys, another brilliant bargain. And now, my second last player that I'm going to be choosing is a Polish defender, Jan Bednarek. So he's absolutely nailed on to start. He's become a powerful presence for Poland, organising and marshalling their defence, whilst also offering an aerial threat at the opposite end of the field. Poland have 4 clean sheets in their last 8 games. And also here, if you're going to be using your limitless chip, you will be avoiding Spain in match day 2. So you will have up first Slovakia, and in match day 3 you will have Sweden, which are favourable fixtures for Poland, and they could bag 2 clean sheets here. So now let's move on to my last and final player. Only selected by 4% of teams, and I really like this pick, especially with such low ownership here. He's a nailed on starter, is Alioski. He plays as an attacking wing back for North Macedonia. Like I said, he is on penalties, which is a huge boost for a 4.5 million defender. In their last 2 friendly games, Alioski has got 1 goal from a penalty, and he's also got he's also got an assist. Their fixtures: up first Austria, second Ukraine, and third Netherlands. So look, their fixtures are very favourable here as well. Austria and Ukraine. North Macedonia will not be fearing these teams. Of course, you can just bench him if you want for the Netherlands game, but on penalties, I think he's a must-have player. So there you go, guys. There are my picks for my 4.5 million defenders, and that are all nailed on. The only doubt would be Mæhle for Denmark, but going by recent form, I think he starts for Denmark. So if you like this video, please give it a like. I'll be back with more Euro 2020 fantasy football content. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.